I want to tell you this story about anger. About 8, 10 years ago, I had this meeting with this guy and I left and I was really mad. I mean, I was angry big time. So I jumped in the car and I was heading up 400. It's a big highway here in Sandy Springs, Alpharetta, in that area. And I mean, going north on 400, there's probably 6 lanes, 5 lanes of traffic. And this is Atlanta, and there was a lot of cars. So heading up the highway, I was going about 60, 65 miles an hour. The right rear tire blew out. I mean, I was so angry, the tire blew out. I know that's what happened. You might be saying, Steve, they have nothing to do with each other, but they do. Anyway, so the car started to swerve. And I said to myself, oh, I got this, because I can handle stuff like that. Well, the next thing I knew, I was doing 360s in the middle of 400, and I was on the right-hand side, and I went all the way across to where the little tiny median is, and the brick and the concrete side, to keep cars like mine from flying over into the oncoming traffic. And luckily, I stopped before hitting that wall. And somehow, I made it all the way across doing 360s without hitting any other cars or any other cars hitting me. It was a miracle, but I was facing in the wrong direction by the time I got there. And so all these cars had stopped and they were watching the show, it was a pretty good show. And so I limped across the highway and got it turned in the right direction and then started to breathe. And so there's a couple of stories a couple of lessons I learned from that story, which were the anger that you have will translate and reflect back to you any way that it can, and it can do it quickly. And then anytime you say it, you got this, well, you probably don't. And so I've said that a number of times to myself since then, like, oh, this is a mess, I got this. And then I realized, oh crap, I'm going to be doing 360s across the crowded highway and praying that I don't hit anything. So be very, very aware of your emotional output because it's powerful. Let me tell you, it's extremely powerful. Don't direct that toward anybody or anything. And forgiveness is the way to a higher vibrational tone, and love is the way to a higher vibrational tone. And then anytime you say, you've got this, just know you probably don't. And just as a matter of fact, say, oh, wait a minute, I don't have this. Help me, help me, help me, help me. And you will get the help that you need in a vibrational manner in the way that you need it.